Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another Geometry Dash video. Today, we're going to be checking out a cool creator by the name of ExtraCrispyCroc. I played a few of her levels when they came up in level request videos. I remember specifically being impressed by the fact that she uses her own music for a couple of them. But since then, there's been literal pages of levels uploaded to this account. So I'm going to start at the most recent rated one. Almost 100 creator points already, god damn. The most recent one is a layout, so I'm going to skip right over that. I want to get to the meat of the video, all of the feature-worthy ones straight away, just so you can get an idea of the vibes that ExtraCrispyCroc comes with in the levels. So you can tell straight away that this is different from many levels that you've seen before. The structuring is all very grounded with just random swords placed in midair. It feels very cluttered straight away, but I feel like that's the point. Interesting. That's a cool transition, and this has a lot of good energy. I like that. I feel like most of these levels today are going to be quite low caliber, but just presenting something new and different to look at, considering the sheer quantity of levels that have been put out lately. I do like the idea of these spike pillars that you got to avoid when they come at you. It's just a shame that you can't really tell how quickly they're going to hit you. But these colors are nutty so far, and I like the glow usage too. Wow. I can't tell what is an object. Okay, I see. It takes a moment to register. I understand. Very cool use of this song. I like that one. Well, there's my warm-up for the day. That was certainly a blast in the face. Next up, we've got Splurmf. And it's an Alkali song. Hey. Oh, you go inside. Wow, I was thinking, how far do I have to go up, bro? And then I just realized that there's like a little gap down there. This is sick. The structuring has been on point so far with lots of little floating pieces, lots of long connected pieces to kind of contrast with that. It's sick, and I feel like that's a good use of the rainbow blocks too. It's a very weird creating style. Like, there's not much that's really distinctive in it because a lot of it just meshes together. There's so many different blocks used at once. I was not expecting it to end right there, I cannot lie. It does seem like the majority of these are just put out to be put out there, you know? I feel like a lot of these will just barely scratch 1 minute. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like she knows how to properly use a song and fit the mood with everything. I love these circling particles that are going around right now. That looks really good, actually. It's a clever use of movement and or rotations. I don't quite know how it's been made exactly, but the color changes are just spot on, and it's all moody. It's dark all the way through. And the clever little details like the spinning lines around the orb add a lot of character to this, I feel. This one is a closed beta test, and I'm excited to see what this is because the description says that it was harder to make than it looks. So kinda expecting something intricate to be coming up. The colors haven't been to my taste so far, I don't think. It's an interesting use of colors that don't really go well together and some bright glow in the background accompanied with the rainbows. It's all kind of messy, but it almost works. Oh my goodness. I don't think the block choices were as good as some of the other ones. Another song by CrispyCroc, interesting. I always like it when creators use their own songs. This has been really fun so far. I like this a lot. I can't tell if I'm noticing J-Off influence or not, just by the way everything's structured, but oh man. What is that gameplay? That was sick. The colors seem to be very hit or miss so far. Oh, that was the end. Incredible. Let me see if I can do that in normal mode, because that was really fun and really short. This should be a free 7 stars. This must be one of the shortest rated levels in the game. Oh my goodness. Medium length. Can I one attempt this so I can see the true length? Yes. Okay, what's it going to be? I'm predicting 35 seconds. 40. I'm a really big fan of the short, memorable, to the point pieces of work that just leave a good taste in the mouth after you complete them. But this one is definitely my piece of cake. I really like the colors here, the contrast of the light and dark, and also those super detailed flowers on the sides. That looks sick. This level's more thematically strong than the rest, I think. The other ones seem quite cluttered, which is on purpose, but you know, it's a nice change to have. Oh my goodness, it's degrading. Oh, it's back, thank goodness. It's nice to be put in a place every now and then instead of feeling lost the whole time, because some of those other levels were kind of going over my head a little bit. Am I in practice mode? Honestly, I don't know if I just completed that in normal mode. I did! So I've powered through a couple of featured ones so far. Now I want to dip into some of the unrated ones because those are the ones that could either be hidden gems or terrible, you know? Well, nothing's ever terrible, but like, you know, it could just be nonsensical if it's not rated. I really like the colors so far and those fluorescent swords with the really bright lights in the middle. Again, more cool usage of rainbow blocks. I like that. And the curvy structures too, instead of just having like normal blocks there, it's just like integrated into the surroundings, which is interesting. Like the flowing water that you've got in the background very subtly there really works with like this spaced out feel of the song for me, especially with the tempo of the gameplay as well. I think this is really nice. That was honestly quite trippy. I enjoyed that a lot. And the light just turns off. Oh, that was a smooth ending. Very good, very good. you are getting a 4-star feature send. There you go. We are helping ExtraCrispyCroc on their road to 100 creator points. This is the 3rd level today I'm playing that's using their music. All right, I see. 1.0 blocks, but with those extra little quirks in the foreground. It's just a step back from the clutter and the craziness of all the other levels so far. You can't tell me that's not satisfying. Wasn't too much of a fan of that one in all honesty. The designs weren't great. The vibes were there for sure, but I want to get into the more interesting ones with the crazy designs and stuff. Okay, so it seems like we're a ship, but we're actually a black square. I don't know what's going on. The description says it's a mini game. How to play this marvelous game. Move the square. I see. In order to move the square, you must move it. Okay. Cool background, by the way. And that wraps up the tutorial. Good luck, gamer. Thank you. I don't know what you're going to throw at me when the song picks up right now, but I'm excited. See, I like these abstract details on the top and bottom. It gives you something cool to look at, and I like that art style. Is something gonna happen? This is what I mean with the unrated ones being unpredictable. Oh, you didn't change it on the drop. Whatever, I'm moving on. Prepare to cry. Ooh, this is what I'm looking for. Look at them. Yeah, look at them dance. This is sick. What? What do you mean this is a cry for help? This is sick looking. Oh man, that's a cool looking volcano actually. I like that art style in the background. Actually really sick so far. Yo, these colors are cool, and the background isn't actually that bad. I was just about to say it's really messy, but I noticed the pattern when it all rotates together. These overlays are really getting in my way, but I don't mind because they do kind of fit in with what's going on. That was good. I really like that. It said in the description that the other person in the collab was originally going to be uploading this, but they didn't want it on their account because of the quality. I disagree. I think it's good. 6. There you go. Song of Swords. Hold me, touch me, end me. It's edgy. The description says that this is her best level so far, so I'm really interested to see what this is. But the wings around the orb are super cool. I like that. These surroundings are magnificent so far. Again, with the super unique designs, the themed assets, they just work well together. I really like it. This is kind of looking translucent as well. Kind of matches the faded look of the swords right there. That's satisfying. Ooh, Song of Swords. Let's go. This is sick. Could maybe do with a bit more movement in the foreground, but what's there is really appealing to look at. I really like the usage of black right now. I think it's very bold that they've just left it as black without pulsing any further. This looks so good. Oh my. It's a bold feature of the level. That was sick. I really enjoyed that. Boom. Embed challenge. I want to play this. I'm intrigued. I was expecting something like this by Lake, like high embed or something. That's how it's done. 109 attempts, good lord. Dirge of Daggers, using the same song. Interesting. Ooh. I like that depth straight away. The atmosphere is very nice so far. Wow, this one's piqued my interest. Out of any level so far, this one is the most interesting to me by far. Oh my lord. I really like this one so far. There's just something about the color scheme, the power that the song has behind it at this part. What? How is this not the best one, CrispyCroc? Hello? That was nuts. I want to get back there right now. You always use the songs perfectly, CrispyCroc. That's the biggest. That was sick. Oh my lord. The ending was so climactic. I really enjoyed that one. Nice. Not quite sure how the ending is 4-star, but oh, I love the smooth movements here. That's nice. Can never pinpoint why these are so interesting to me, but each one of these levels is just making me feel something different. Like, look at these neon lights everywhere. This is awesome. Like, the arrangement of the structures isn't always the best. Like, there's big long structures here that aren't too interesting, but the way everything is executed is just so nice. You go under there. I see the fake. I see it. Boom. You thought you could get me again. A lot of them just fade to black at the end, though. That's one problem that I have. Like, you get all the way through, you get to the end, and it's like, what's going to happen? And nothing happens. A lot of the time, these levels feel like they're building up to something, but then sometimes they just don't, and they just leave you in the dark, which is a shame, but it's cool. A lot of them have been built in like old fashion as well. I notice a lot of the structuring is kind of reminiscent of peak 1.9. I'm glad that there's not many box structures. It's always like different shapes and sizes and stuff, which makes up for the fact that there's pretty much like no design here. But then sometimes it comes with a few surprises with copy pasted, but good looking structures right there. I don't know. I feel like these levels just give you some of everything all at once, and then it's over. It's cool. Question mark? I guess that's a time jump or something. That's a weird difficulty spike to have, but whatever. They're very capable of adding good variety to their levels while keeping it relatively of the same tone. Like, this is all mellow all the way through. And in some of the other levels, it's flashy. It's always chaotic all the way through. There's like no breaks from that feeling. A lot of people, when they just dump random stuff into the levels, there's not much thought put into it, but I feel like these are different. I think ExtraCrispyCroc does a very good job with them. I'm gonna send this for a rating instead of a feature because I feel like some of the designs were lacking slightly. I felt like a lot of them were just straight up color. My dad says I'm cool. Whoa, that was a cool intro. Transition 100. Oh my lord. 10 out of 10 for execution. I'm tripping so hard. The blocks are like disappearing in front of my face. What is this? That's sick. This is really nicely put together so far. Wow. I love the texture of the clouds as well. They're not just like translucent. They've got... Are you kidding me? They've got like different brightnesses to them that make them like pop out. I love that transition a lot. The way that the wave just kind of corrupts like that on the slope. This is actually a very clever layering effect right there when the blocks disappear in front of you. Then the background's technically laid over everything, but everything's like mixing together with blending and stuff. So it all looks like it's in the background. I'm picking up what you're putting down, CrispyCroc. I really enjoyed this one actually. It's all slow, but it's all trippy at the same time. It makes you feel nice when you complete it. There we go. That's another 3 stars in the bank. If we complete one more rated level, we will cross the 9400 mark on the star counter. As you can see, we're 1 off right now. That's a lot of breakable blocks. Okay, I gotta be careful. You go up there. I see the arrows. I've only just seen the arrows at the top right now. I thought those were toggle obs. I'm losing my mind. Also, why is the ground all the way down there? This is weird. Boom! We have crossed 9400 stars. Now, for the final level I'm playing, I don't know how good this is going to be, so this could either be an absolute disappointment or a banger to end off with. I have no idea what I was thinking. Well, that puts me in even more suspense. Hopefully you guys go and check out CrispyCroc's other levels after this video because there are plenty more bangers that I haven't covered here. Ed Echo, are you sure? Well, yeah, technically you're right. This one's been really basic so far, but the color changes are kind of making up for that. This one is awesome. What? This came out of absolutely nowhere. I really like how this feels. I really like the second part. Like the way that it just kicked in with that doo-doo-ch, doo-doo-ch, and then just amazed me straight away. I'm gonna put that as a 3-star. No, not feature. Good lord, that was close. That was a vibe. After I finish recording, I'm probably gonna go and visit some of those to star grind a little bit because that was really sick to go through and enjoy like that. Thank you for watching this Geometry Dash Cool Creators episode. Check the links in the description, leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.